Hi friends and family, it's Deborah. Today I am tackling a project that has been on my list of things to do for quite some time. I am making a harvest apron. So I go out to the garden, I'm ready to pick all my veggies, and I end up just sticking them all into my shirt and carrying them around in my shirt. So I said, well, I need to make a little harvest apron. So that's what I'm doing today. This is my fabric, so it has pretty little trees on it. I had actually bought this to make some pillow covers for fall winter last year, but I ended up using a different fabric. So I had this left over, so this is just repurposing. And then for the tie, this is actually an old tie from a dress that I used to have, and I don't have the dress anymore, but I still have the tie, so I'm gonna repurpose this, and this will be the apron tie. So hopefully this is gonna be a really easy, straightforward apron, so come along and see how I do it. First thing I did was cut a large rectangle out of the fabric because I'm going to end up just folding it in half, and that's going to be sort of the sack part of the apron. So this so happens to be 27 inches wide and 42 inches long. So I'm going to end up folding it the long ways so that we have a little sort of apron sack. So this is just going to be an apron that is around the waist. It's not going to cover my top because I don't really like stuff up around my neck. First thing that I did was along each of the long sides, I made a little hem. So I folded over about 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch, and then I stitched a straight line all the way down on both sides. That way, when I go to fold it up, along the waistband area at the top, it'll be finished on the sides and it won't be fraying. Next is to put a hem at the bottom of the large rectangle. So my top is still raw, and I have edged both the sides, the long sides, and then I hemmed the bottom. This bottom section is actually what's going to end up folding up and is going to be kind of the front pocket of the apron. So it's nice to have that finished, and then it won't fray. Along the top short edge, this is what's going to end up going around your waist or on the front side. The very top I folded under about 1/4 of an inch and then pressed that, and then I folded over, I'd say 3 to 4 inches. I didn't measure this because it doesn't have to be exact, and I'm just trying to whip it up so I can use it so that I'm not just using my shirt for my veggies. All right, so I stitched that down, and now at this point, this is where the waistband is going to be attached. Your other option would be, since you have this nice open hole, you could string your waistband through there, but I actually want to show the pattern on the front, so I'm going to sew it to the front, and you'll be able to see both the blue and the trees at the same time. Next, you're going to fold your right sides together, and I have a little waistband at the top, so I'm not going to fold all the way up to the top. See, there's a little opening here. I'm only going to fold up to above where I had finished on the other side. So just so it covers that. So now what I'm going to do is sew up both of the sides to make our enclosed apron. I sewed up both of the edges, and now I'm going to turn it right side out so we can see what it looks like and see if I need to make any alterations. All right, so we have a little pocket and then the waistband that'll be up at the top. So now I will sew the waistband along the top, and as I am doing that, I will probably tack down both of these sides. I was trying to think of the best way to do it, and that's just what I'll do. I'll probably just sew them down and then sew the waistband over the top of it. So we'll see how it looks. All right, let me show you the last thing I did. Along each of these edges, I did a top stitch down the side just to make it flat, and then along the top I sewed kind of just a large rectangle along the ribbon to secure it. So that's going to be the tie, and then you just put it on and tie it up, and I'm ready to go get my tomatoes. I just love it. So the only thing I might do additionally is maybe sew one seam down the middle. I don't know, we'll see. I might use it for a while and see how I like it, but that way it might give me 2 compartments in case I'm picking different things that I don't really want rubbing up against each other. We'll see, but there it is. Love it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you need an apron, this one's pretty easy to make, so hope you give it a try. All right, love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.